Afternoon. Welcome to our episode 2 of the RoboCop Rogue City playthrough. I hope you enjoy and get some amusement out of this, and let's get this underway. Welcome. All right, so checking the journal, we've got Protect and Serve. We are needing one more in order to complete that. Let's track that. We'll knock that out. And then we'll hit the secondary and then the primary one to move us in the story. So far, I have found a parking violation having to do with leaking oil, a fire hydrant, parking violation, a person throwing away fish in the river illegally, and I do not remember the other one off the top of my head, but I do not know how easy this is going to be to find. Unfortunately, the violations, you really just have to be paying attention to what you're doing in order to find them.
What now? They're listening.
Okay. Am I stuck? No. Weird. Okay. That's a hell of a parking job. I mean, I'm already here. I might as well talk to the guy.
Hey, I might be a little late filing my tax return, but sending a one-man army seems like an overreaction.
I am here to investigate the theft of a blue SUX 6000 that belongs to Melissa Kuzak.
Fancy car and fancy name, but I hardly ever get the pleasure of dealing with either.
Do you have any information about the whereabouts of this vehicle?
To be honest, I did some work on one of those cars recently, but I can assure you that it was not the one you're looking for.
Do I have your permission to search the shop?
I know what the world's like, but can a man go about his business without being harassed all the damn time?
That is a good question. I don't know if that is possible or not. That being said, I need to fix a setting really quick. Because, of course, there was a update that happened recently with OBS, and I'm still periodically finding things that have not been squared away from that change. Camera A. Your camera version is required. Yay! Why would I intentionally choose to allow you to sell my data? I do not understand that. At least it's being upfront about it, but it still does not make sense. must argue. Well, I can do this manually for now, which will be fine, and I'll get the rest of this resolved later.
Concealment of information detected.
You think you can scare me with that technical mumbo jumbo?
Come clean now, or there will be serious repercussions.
Okay, you win. So there's this boy, Scott. He works for me on and off. He might have something to do with your case. Let me open his locker for you. That's his locker. Go on, have a look.
Right,
And what do you reckon?
tools.
Is he your man?
For the time being, where is the suspect?
You see, he hasn't turned up for work for some time. This morning, when two thugs swang by looking for him, I knew he must be in trouble. I've overheard him many times talking about a place where he does car jobs on the side.
Give me the precise location.
And you still
I
have
can't tell you exactly where it is. All I know is that it's one of the garages near the local storage compartments.
Why did you cover for him?
exactly.
I can't watch a decent kid like him get swallowed by this city. Don't look at me like that. Instead of giving him up, I was encouraging him to come clean. But a man can only try.
Fair enough, but still, you're covering for him, not just giving him an out.
Tell me why you think he is responsible.
He's young, bright, and would like to rule the world. I get it. But nearly every month, he gets himself in trouble.
It is not enough to make assumptions.
I'm not a cop, but I've seen many things in my life. And where there's smoke, there's usually fire.
That is all for now.
Hey, make sure no harm comes his way. He might have done some foolish things in the past, but he's a good kid, and he deserves another chance.
A court of law will be the judge of that.
Comes across as he's trying to be a legit businessman, so in theory I shouldn't find anything in here. Somebody's working on something. Okay, back to looking for violations. Oh, the graffiti. That was the other one. Okay. disturbing of the peace. Yeah, I am not seeing. Went down that back line earlier. I went into there. Nothing here. I believe I've been to the tops of these towers. Or not these towers, but the ladders. Hey, you gonna get on? Okay. I'm not holding the E button. Nope. Yeah, I have been up here. Definitely needs a power slide option.
Today, the whole nation mourns the loss of Mr. Pinky, host of America's most beloved children's show, Growing Up with Mr. Pinky.
I will take your word for that one. Nice haircut.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
It's called vomit. So check this back area here. No violation. What's up? That's not it here. I am at a loss. I am not actually going to continue to search for this. I am going to move on to the next mission because this is rough. Having a clue I really think would be nice, but that is not something that they offer. So we will go to next mission. That's just collecting stuff. Serve and protect. Stolen vehicle. Find Scott's whereabouts. And there's her marker. Watch me find it when I'm not paying attention or looking for it. Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the searching for said quest. Yeah, that's jumping a little too far. Stolen vehicle. Interesting collection. Something tells me it wasn't for nostalgia. Boss was not impressed with what you did to the SUX, but reasonable guy let you keep your fingers as long as you show up at the chop shop before nightfall. Not entirely sure what you did, although I suppose it's possible it's just the fact that you took something that brought a lot of heat.
Oh god, I messed up good.
More car parts. No contraband, so he is kind of keeping his nose clear.
You must be Scott. What did you do with the blue SUX 6000 that you stole?
Hey, well, why would I have anything to do with that?
I have found evidence in Ben's shop.
You can't possibly help me. I don't want to cause any more trouble, especially for Ben.
Admitting to a crime is the best course of action for any young offender.
I can't go to juvie. Who's gonna fix this mess?
My duty is to serve the public trust.
Okay. I admit. It was me who jacked the SUX. But he didn't leave me any choice.
Who is he?
I can't tell you. If he knew I gave him away, he'd take revenge on Ben. Oh god! It must be those thugs! We're dead! No one is gonna save us.
If they are criminals, then they are the ones who need saving.
Up-armored individual.
Hello?
You lay low.
Anybody home? Where are you, Scotty boy? You can only hide for so long.
What is going on? Why am I having problems moving? Okay, that was weird. It was like I got stuck behind the door.
It's the metal pig. Blast him.
You think so?
No! Cop!
No, not opening the door. How are you surviving that? I mean, holy guacamole. What are you made out of? I thought I was the guy made out of metal.
Look out! It's a man!
Hi. Can't use it. I will take that micro SMG. Thank you very much. You are so kind.
We are
Anything else you need to
Reloaded.
know? Just shoot. But not literally.
Okay, you took my own joke. I need to leave now. We should go down to the police.
Who did you mean by him?
It's Rex from the local gang.
Rex Kramer?
I only did petty jobs for him mostly, but this time he made me steal that car. He said he wanted the SUX 6000 we were repairing at Ben's. When I said it was too hot, he slashed me with his knife.
Any criminal matters should be reported to the police.
I know. I just thought I could figure this out by myself. Ben was right from the start.
Naivety of youth.
I shouldn't have gone down this road.
You know what's down there. You've been
That
there
is all
before.
for now.
Chop shop address required. Okay. So now we leave. Guts splattered all over the door. Warm fuzzy feelings. Foggy night. Definitely know that other person's in there. We can't buy him, right? Yeah, I know about that. Oh, that's why you're triggering it. It's because there's stuff here to scan. A fake door. Aha. Secret button. Is this supposed to scan? Clearly, we're not using that for anything. That was weird. Why is this body repeatedly... Because he's partly in the concrete and it's triggering a splatter animation? Weird. That's just unnerving is what that is. Maybe that's enough. We're gonna need this. zoom. I do not recall it. It could be just me being distracted. Zooming when I'm scanning. Combat HUD, positive markers, difficulty controls. Running. Quest list, compass. I don't know, maybe I just wasn't paying attention to it. Graphics auto detect, VSync, upscaling. Graphics view distance, epic. Reflection, lumen. Light blur. Let's get rid of motion blur. But I don't think that actually is going to correct that audio. I mean, you're investigating when you're scanning. It could be just the day. Feels a little off. Alright, so let's go upstairs. Really? That's just disappointment right there. Okay, skills. Do any points? Does not look like I have any available. Deduction. I mean, there's a freaking marker there. Okay. Hello? Can I have control of my character back? My keyboard. Maybe get him Fritz. Hello? I will be right back. I'm gonna replug something. This is all kinds of fun. Operator headspacing strikes again. Yeah, that was just me. That's impressive. Pistol. Level 6 engineering. Already at this point? You're an optimist. I guess that's a benefit of coming back and changing. Yeah. Okay. So I can't make use of that yet. Oh, there's a button. What does the button do? Well, hello there. I agree, it sucks. Hello there.
I can't believe you've actually done it! Do you think I could take that car back to the owner and say I'm sorry? Maybe she won't press charges.
This car is now in police custody.
Oh, please, I could really use a helping hand right now. Otherwise, I'm back in juvie.
Proceeding to secure the perimeter. Keys are in the ignition.
Thank you so much! I promise I won't mess this up.
Alright. That completes. It's completed. I'm not in for that. Time to go look for soot. What do we got here? Testing. Okay. Good grief. Now I'm paranoid. Ah, the arcade. entering the arcade.
Oh, crap! Give me back my money, you piece of shit!
Don't you cops ever get bored with harassing successful entrepreneurs?
Hey! This shit is rigged!
That's a serious accusation, kiddo. Someone might think I would allow such illegal activity in my high-class business, which I do not. I get lost.
You work for Soot. Tell me where to find him.
You cops are giving me a stomach ulcer. Stop asking me about guys I don't know.
Withholding
Chances are
information
you have.
can lead to bigger trouble than a stomach ulcer.
Look, I'm a busy man, so I'm going back to my office now. Why don't you join me there, and we'll talk. Oh, on second thought, you can't do that, 'cause you don't have a warrant, do ya?
But you invited me.
What a douchebag.
No argument there. Alright. Look around here.
Have you witnessed the owner participating in any criminal activity?
Are you kidding me? Half the things I've seen around here would be enough to put him behind bars for a decade.
Let us hear your statement.
No way, dude. He might be a douchebag, but if you lock him up, this place will get closed down, and where am I supposed to play hooky then?
School may seem now like a difficult option, but it will pay off in the future.
Future? Look on the street. You must have a microwave for a brain if you think that.
Oh, I like your optimism. I can cook my own hot pockets.
Come back with a warrant, cop!
Yeah, I was already doing that, but sure. Interesting, it's not zooming now. So I'm not completely crazy. Investigation.
I didn't know you had such amazing colors. And there's not one, but two of you? From now on, I promise, I will cherish you more often.
Your body readings suggest substance misuse.
Oh man, a real like TJ Laser? You are so incredibly shiny. I'm definitely getting more of this stuff.
Who sold you drugs?
I really shouldn't say, but you are my TV heroes. All right. All of the arcade staff will sell to you. As long as you got cash. Unfortunately, I'm broke. But I have a great idea. You could help me sneak into the basement? They keep a huge stash of goodies down there.
Drugs in the basement? I will take care of that.
Would you really do that for me? Way to go, TJ!
Yep, you are hallucinating. But
Is that the ocean?
useful hallucination.
Open the door. I have the warrant.
Oopsie. I think I dropped my keys somewhere. You'd have to break down this hardened door if you want to get in.
Yeah.
That will not be a problem.
Ooh. You okay, bud? Hello?
Surrender your weapons.
Yes! Light him up!
Slice that bitch up!
I missed.
You felt it, didn't ya?
He's feeling it. I am in the process of exploring, and you are shooting at me. Anything else? That doesn't look like it meets codes. Bye bye. Bye bye. Oh my goodness. I need to fight. That was kind of painful. I need to get another mouse to test out a theory.
Open the door, or you will regret it.
Can't a guy just sell drugs to kids without you harassing him every 5
No.
minutes? Who am I hurting, huh? They all want it.
Where do I find soot?
Well, if that's the case, shut it, bozo! Unless you want to end up in the ghost house like that cop's informant! And don't you dare open that door, I'll shoot you!
One of you is not a real Torchhead, but just an imitator.
I knew there was something off about you. Me? It's you. I always suspected you never went through initiation. Take that back! Or what?
You hot-headed bastards!
For fuck's sake, don't shoot! I'm gonna open the door!
That's interesting.
Tell me, where can I find Soot?
Straight to business, huh? Looks like you're my type of guy. But even if I wanted to help you, I can't. Only his closest people know his whereabouts. I just distribute his stuff, and to be completely honest, I don't want or need to know more than when the next shipment is coming.
You must know the location they mentioned. Tell me where they took the police informant.
And if I tell you, what's in it for me?
Is probably...
Does everything you do have to come with a benefit?
I'm a businessman. That's the only language I speak.
How about the value of your life? Who would care more to save it, police or Soot?
Let's say I'm convinced. They've taken him to the ghost house. It's what they call one of their sites. From what I've gathered, it's that big, burned-down building, a bit down the road. Anyway, that's all I know.
That will have to suffice. For now.
62 for a dust button, armored gate. Level 6 again. There's no point. Unfortunate, I am not going to remember.
Stay here. Dispatch. Requesting a squad car.
He's gone. Did he sober up due to the weapons fire? I don't see the kids either. It's very possible they missed the ground for the firefight as well. What's the other ladder? It wouldn't hurt to go up there and check. But I think I've been down that road. I have been here. I gotta find a violation. Stolen wallet. Locate the ghost house.
Oh shit! Those are some nice looking dentures. I hope they fit.
He was trying to return brethren. Be public intoxication. I found the last guy.
Public drinking is against the law.
Public? But this is my private sofa. I've dragged it all the way from the junkyard.
I will let you go this time, but remember that drinking in an unsuitable environment can lead to severe consequences.
Well, that's the whole point.
You're trying to deal with or create.
You need to be taught some manners.
Probably because of close quarters, right? Because I need to get cheese boxes back again. More than one hand. Take more than that off too. Ah, yes. Detonated by grenade. That's impressive.
Fun!
How did you know? Crime evidence. What other evidence is there? Where's he shooting me from? Oh, okay. Just down the elevator shaft. Doesn't take fall damage. Unrealistic. But cool. Got realistic here. Not enough points. Damn it. No? It's in reach.
Knock him out!
Had less problem taking him out. And just because I like breaching. Okay. Incriminating pictures.
Are you the police informant? Do you know where I can find Soot?
Oh man, all great questions, but could you untie me first? They really outdid themselves with these knots.
Talk.
Hey, I don't know how you usually operate, but that type of information don't come free.
And my service is free.
No, of course not. You're right. You did save my skin. So, it seems that the new guy saw the punks' attack on the TV station and decided to meet with Soot on their turf. The meeting is supposed to take place tonight during Soot's concert.
Concert?
Just throws me
I know.
off.
I'm not really a fan of his music myself. But that's not what those shows are really about. Why don't we, get out of here, huh?
Lewis. Soot is meeting the new guy tonight at the old slaughterhouse.
Copy that. Pick me up at the station. I'll grab my gear. By the way, I've got something for you, Murphy.
They call me Pickles. And you guessed it, there's a funny story behind that name. This one time, I saw Torchhead stealing a delivery truck. I went after them, hoping that a VCR would fall off the back of the truck, you know? But it turned out to be groceries, so they left it. I made a pretty penny that day selling pickles. Still have a couple of jars laying around if you want them.
So you are an opportunist.
Hey, I prefer street entrepreneur. You know what they say, a good business is where you find it.
Interesting. Where do you keep the heavy machine gun?
It's nice to be free again. Thanks, Tin Man. Hey, did Briggs tip you off that I might be here?
Officer Briggs?
Yeah, he's my police go-to guy.
Officer Briggs is missing.
Missing? Shit. May our city have mercy on him.
How do you know Officer Briggs?
We go back a long way. He gave me a helping hand when I hit rock bottom. And I've been in his debt ever since. He even introduced me to his family. Great kid and wife, though his missus don't seem very fond of me.
Do you think Briggs is in trouble?
I really don't know. Last time I saw him, he was going to check a case of missing bodies. Sounded like a bogus lead, so I didn't press him. Funny enough. He always tells me to be careful when getting info. But the truth is, I'm not the one running around gangster's paradise dressed in blue.
Need to go. Duty awaits.
About that, I've got a favor to ask. I know that Briggs is missing, but I've got something that belongs to him. He must have misplaced it the last time he visited my crib, and it's kind of weighing me down.
What is it?
It's his wristwatch. Now, I feel bad holding on to it. Could you please give it back to his family?
This is stolen property, and you expect me to return it?
Gee, that sounds bad when you say it like that, but still, you shouldn't let me hold on to expensive things. That's how I ended up in this situation in the first place.
I will make sure they receive it from the repentant thief.
Oh boy, you're a tough negotiator. But surely you don't mean now. I gotta chillax after all this.
We will proceed with haste.
Oh, for God's sakes, man. As you command, Officer Steely. Hey, Tin Man, over here.
Present.
This is where Briggs lives. Let's get this over with. His watch is burning a hole in my pocket. Apartment 21. Oh man, my hands are sweaty.
Are you going into a drug-related withdrawal? Do you require medical assistance?
This is it. Deep breath. first.
RoboCop. Are you here about Mike?
Yes, I am sorry to hear about your husband.
Oh, no, 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 no. This junkie is not coming inside. What else are you gonna steal?
Funny you should say that.
I can't stand him. I'm sure he has something to do with Mike being missing. Are you any closer to finding my husband?
We are still looking. Is there anything more that you can tell me about his disappearance?
I've already reported what I know, but if you have any more questions, shoot.
I heard that he was looking into reports of bodies going missing.
An old lady approached him at the precinct and told him a sob story about how she couldn't afford to bury her husband. Can you believe that? Anyway, when she finally collected enough money and went back to the morgue, only to find that they had lost her husband's body, Mike went to check it out and never came back.
Where was the last location that he was seen?
He has rain.
I remember
falling
him
on
telling me that he was leaving his jurisdiction, that's where
on
the
his
leads were
armor,
taking
on
him.
his chest piece.
I tried to convince him not to go. It seemed dangerous, but he felt sorry for that old lady. He went against his own rules and me. He left angry because we'd been arguing.
Do you remember the exact location?
Right there.
He never told me. But maybe it's in his files.
I think I have everything I need for now.
Knowing you're on the case makes me a little less anxious, RoboCop. Now I just need to break it down for our son.
He does not know.
I didn't know how to tell him. He's a smart kid, and I think he suspects something. Could you maybe tell him to come home? It's getting late, and the streets aren't safe these days. He normally dawdles, but having you tell him should light a fire in his britches.
I will make sure that he returns home, madam.
Thank you. He's playing on the basketball court nearby with his friends.
That went pretty much as expected.
We are not done.
We're not?
You still have that watch, do you not? There is someone who needs to learn what time it is.
Is that a movie quote or something? I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere.
We must get to the basketball court.
That's just around the corner. Are we playing? What's that got to do with time? Is it like time to kick my ass?
We are going to remind Gail's son that it is past curfew.
Oh, Daniel. Sure.
Good evening, citizens. I
Need what? Some spare parts? Hey, there's a mechanic up the road.
You are not the only ankle breaker on this basketball court.
And that's letting you off easy. I've seen him do way worse for less.
Shit, I was just messing with you. What do you need?
We're looking for a kid. His name's Daniel. He was playing here earlier.
Why? Is it past his bedtime?
It is.
Yeah, I saw a couple of kids drawing with chalk they found lying around that crime scene over there.
Thank you for the information.
Congrats, guys. You just became police informants. It has its perks. You'll love it. I see a couple of drawings over there.
Dickish people.
This was drawn not long ago.
Ah, there's more over there. Daniel! Come on, kid! Where are you? You should be somewhere around.
Shoe print, size 7.
That's gotta be his. So I guess you have like a scanning thing in your eyes.
Yes, it allows me to see things that are not there anymore.
Oh, so it's kind of like Nuke.
No. It is nothing like Nuke.
What about over there?
No, it is locked. They did not go inside. They threw out the chalk here.
Must have found something there. What the fuck?
That was close.
We better hurry.
Do it. Come on. End him.
What are you waiting for? Fuck him up! He's laughing at you!
Hey, what the hell's going on over there? Yo! Daniel!
Oh no. It's the cops.
I don't want to go to jail for this shit!
Is that a gun? Oh, you're in so much trouble, kid.
No, it's not.
Whoa! What the hell? You're lucky that Tin Man here doesn't have a real heart. He'd have a hole in it right about now.
Sorry, sir.
You will be once your dad hears about this.
My dad's missing, so he can't tell me nothing. My mom said that he's out on an assignment, but I know the truth. He's not coming back.
Why'd you say that?
He's always been a stickler for following the rules. I guess that's why he's missing. Cops can't shoot without giving a warning, and someone got the drop on him. But that's not gonna happen to me. I'm going to be the one that shoots first. That's why my friends say...
Your friends are knuckleheads. If you listen to them, you're a knucklehead too. Come on. Sit down. We need to talk. Those friends of yours, they take the easy way out. You don't want to go down that road. It leads to a dark, lonely place. Do you know why your dad is such a stickler for the rules?
'Cause he's a chump.
Because it's the right thing to do. It's not always easy to do the right thing. It takes strength.
And you think my dad has that kind of strength?
Are you
stood up
kidding me?
for what he believed.
Your father has enough strength for the both of us. He even helped an ungrateful addict that he found in one of these buildings that smelled of rotting garbage, half dead and covered in vomit. And instead of writing him off, your father opened his home to him because that's the right thing to do. That's strength. Don't you think there's someone else who could use that kind of support now?
Mom.
See, you already know what to do. You can start by giving her this. She's looking for it.
Is he going to arrest me?
No, it's your first offense. So he'll let you off with a warning. Right?
Right.
It's late. Let's get you home.
Well, you told my mom about the gun?
No, she doesn't like me already. Thanks for the help, Tin Man. I'll talk to you later.
Kid's gonna have a guilty conscience for a while.
Hey, partner. What's the status on the old slaughterhouse?
I had to take care of something. We can go there soon.
Sure thing. Pick me up at the station when you're done.
Come on, wake up. You know what? I should do that just to streamline this a little bit better. And then I can close it here. And we'll pause this. All right, continue on. Optimization, optimization, optimization. Completed everything here. Yep.
This is where Sook is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. A bit rude he forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy, I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
Alex Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now.
This took place after the...
Just take this little something to remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin.
First you said Murphy. In the second movie, RoboCop.
Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you.
Pick his identity based off of the situation that he's in. Who he's talking to.
Concert in an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals. Place looks deserted.
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see. We cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner. Ooh, the stench. Someone missed potty training.
It appears that we are facing the birth of a new drug empire, though Kane, the drug lord, creator of Nuke, is dead. His cult has been dissolved, and the drug factories will continue to operate. Nuke continues to ravage the streets. The question is who sat on the drug king's throne, and what the city authorities and police are going to do about it.
If Sid is such a great performer, shouldn't there be a big line in here?
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
Ba-dum-bum. Guess there's nothing here. Incriminating pictures of whom?
Wait, I think I can hear something. Maybe your informer was right after all. Gherkin, was it?
What you're hearing.
Pickles.
It's kind of repetitive.
Yes, I definitely hear some commotion on the other side.
Excuse me.
Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh, shit! Pig Thunder Lab! Why can't you give us a fucking break?
Justice never sleeps.
Let's go! Thanks for that!
Come get some! Discovered a Torchhead's nuke lab at the old slaughterhouse. Multiple subjects were neutralized, but there are still active threats in the vicinity, gang leader included. Requesting backup. Let's hurry up. They probably know we're here.
The way they handle those drugs, I doubt they know where they are.
Another locked door. I'm going to call this probable cause. No need for a warrant. They're all yours.
is when having a conversational partner comes in handy.
Funny.
You'll make a fine trophy.
You're okay there, Murphy?
Behind you!
Up you get, big man. They're closing in on us.
I'm invincible! It's gonna go boom!
Let's split up. You clear this floor, I'll check upstairs.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
Let me guess, deduction. If that was the case, it shouldn't show you. Not enough points to make use of that yet. Yes, there is. Haha, vitality. Activate. Yes. And guess what? I'm reloaded! Nice. Serious quality of life right there. What's up?
I can hear music. We're getting close.
Gandalf?
I've got eyes on the stage. Looks like they haven't realized we're here yet. Sook's here. Get closer. I'll support you from the balcony. This music is driving me mad. Is that the point? Is it supposed to make you mad?
Yes, absolutely. You have figured out the answer to everything. Move over 42.
Just look at this, everybody. A walking disco ball decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torchhead, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. But stay right there, everybody. Alright, sorry about that.
This can't be. I had everything lined up perfectly.
Let us talk.
Stay the fuck away. You can't touch me. I do business with the new guy. Then you better get... That's quite a grip you got there.
Hold that thought. I'm having an important conversation, so you need to hold your turn here. This is gonna hurt you more than it hurts me.
Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch. Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No! That was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you! I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead. Screw you, bastard! That is not a way to treat a famous person!
You are not famous. At least not in the way that matters. Yesterday, someone sent a stripper for my birthday. I want to find this console and take them my way. I want to burn the date of my actual birthday on his forehead. Not yesterday. Some fan you are. Disappointed boss. Wow, you are some piece of work. Absolutely. Ooh, another guitar.
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No! That was the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you!
Let me guess.
You know my birthday? I don't remember getting a gift from you. That's not nice.
That's because I didn't. So, I've destroyed all the music instruments. I think.
I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead. That's enough!
Oh.
I'll talk!
Lewis, I have Soot. He is ready to give me his statement about the new guy.
I thought you had
Would
seen
you
some of the
rather
footage
hear it
before.
from the man himself?
Welcome to the stream.
Where is Officer Lewis?
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen-officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star and join us so we can exchange partners?
Rising star.
Hey! What the hell are you doing now?
The new guy is here. You are coming with me.
In that case, giddy up! Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess!
Cleaning up the town mess.
That was an awesome concert. If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. When I need some fluke, I take Nuke, Nuke, Nuke. Everywhere I look, I see Nuke, Nuke, Nuke.
Wasn't a good song in the first place. You did not make it in.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
I carry you by your ears.
are we stopping for? Huh? Is your battery drained or something?
Moving. No, I'm not.
Now, me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
I can't go that way. Alright. Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
Disturbing.
Piggy scared of a meat hook?
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit.
Gives me such.
I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short
his name
and
vibes
sweet. You know the first rule of
Die
show
Hard.
business and drug dealing, right?
Wow. Alan Rickman.
Leave them wanting more.
Very much Alan Rickman vibes.
That's a lighter you got there.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business? Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money. I don't think so.
Murphy, what's happening?
I need to
Now
turn
that we've
it
got
off
that
and
out of
on
the way,
again.
let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But thanks to him, you've been given this great opportunity.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human.
I would beg to
Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her. No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious. But then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Ouch.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go
So
through
he
with your
records
psych
the stuff.
evaluation.
So
Let me
why
go.
Are they not?
The old man
playing
wasn't
back
happy
the
that I let
video
you skip your first
of what
session and was
taking
adamant that I
place?
make sure you attend this one.
He's
Especially since
literally
the
having
problem of
visual
you
artifacts in his
malfunctioning
scanning
is
pad. Should
obviously
show up
persistent.
that,
So,
well,
Doctor,
he can
do your
still
thing.
make that accusation
What?
that he didn't do anything.
Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need
That's
to
his middle
apprehend
name.
Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny, in that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable. And is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything
have a
goes
black
wrong,
eye.
just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My partner was shot, and I need to find the person responsible.
You do. But I think you'll agree that you should be in the best shape possible to undertake that task. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
Pretty
I'm not the only one
Pretty
unwilling to be
close.
here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
He has gone by both. She did not say what they prefer. It's what he prefers. Doesn't matter. Very apathetic.
My name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer.
What tipped you off?
How do you see your situation?
Is shitty an option? Resurrect the policeman for human part machine.
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
This is how I see myself.
Thank you for making this step.
Now that you see me the way I am,
Hello,
do
Grandmother
you wish
Light.
to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No. Not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This
What
hand,
tipped me off?
you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago, I was a victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise, and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red
common
mist
problem.
moments later. Since that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me? Do you fear us? As grouping with the rest of the machines. Only malfunctioning machines?
Do you fear malfunctioning machines?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity.
I know, right?
I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see, I don't just impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
Is the video audio quiet? Alright, so 250 main objectives completed. Okay. Found the note. Arcade owner connections discovered. Apparently not. I got all of the police work. Okay. Leveled up. So I should have a skill point. I got 3 available. Sweet. Okay, so I got the engineering. I've run into 2 locations where deduction has gotten in my way. I'm going to add that. And what is this? Psychology doubles earning public trust points. Not worried about that. So I definitely want to increase the DPS, and that should be good. Okay. Nope. Auto 9, no printed circuit board available. I can't do anything with that yet. Alright, lady, it's been surreal.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Speak of the motherboard or the chip. Auto 9 time.
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving your sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Alright, so these are the ones that I've picked up so far. And we are starting from here. So definitely want magazine capacity. What is this negative to? What does this do? I need 3 directions. I'm not going to try to do fusions at this point. Negative to armor piercing. Okay. So I need straight down. 12%. Do I have anything better for that? No. Not without taking a penalty. Alright. Then if I power this, full auto mode, continuous, 14, 16, 16. And we have a penalty. How about a straight pipeline down? Do I have that? No. Aha. More gore. Not really something I am interested in. 15%. Reload speed is reduced. I don't like penalties. What can I say? If I go up, it's going to get that 10%. So I just want a horizontal. Chip. Armor piercing or full auto. I can't go here without taking that penalty. Can I... 12, 13... Put a chip there? I don't feel that that actually is going to work without current. So, penalty 5, 10, 20. I think that's going to probably have to do for now. However, I can increase the back end of this 15%. Let's try chip merging. We are going to grab ones I have multiples of. This one I don't care about. Then I've got 1, 2, 3. What do you give me? A 15, but not in the orientation that I would like. So we will throw that back in, and we'll throw these two 14s and see what that gives. Interesting. We need to go back to what we were doing. So you pick up these different components or chips that you can integrate into the motherboard that he just gave me, which allows me to tweak the performance of the Auto 9 iconic RoboCop gun. So I can increase the magazine capacity, the tightness of the weapon spread, reload speed, and such. Now, going back into the... not the archive skills, Auto 9. I need to go PC board. There are certain directions that if you route the circuit, you will take a penalty. So I was trying to see if I could create a couple more useful chips that I can increase my stats a bit more. That is more or less the idea. Throw this in here because I'm not going to use it. I'll throw this in here because I'm not going to use it. And I'll throw the 12 because it's low. The thing is, though, I think it generates these at random. I don't know if there's actually a mechanic.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in...
I don't know that there is a option to find out specifically what you want. I had an 18%. Where did it go? There it is. %, 16%. Did that actually do anything? Yes, it did. 14% on weapon spread. And this, of course, is going to give me that penalty of reduced armor piercing. I mean, that's better than nothing at that regard. But I cannot drive a current. weapon damage gets an increase. But if I throw this in here, there's that penalty. And I cannot get rid of that, to my understanding. Nope. Alright, so we're going to throw the 18 back on here. Spread. That'll have to do on. Oh, wait a minute. I thought there was another one. Nope, guess not. Alright, that'll have to work for now. Skills. I've used up all those, so we should be good.
Everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
No, he's an asshole. It's not a matter of guts. And unfortunately, due to Reed's position, he just
Not yet,
has to deal with it.
but she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Alright. Sleeping on the job. Nothing? Seriously? I figure somebody need help.
I'm telling you, Magnavolt commercials are not kidding when they say lethal response.
What do you mean?
Once a week, Mike has to call the cops to collect the body of a dead burglar in his front yard.
That is a hell of a security system. That would get all kinds of.
Hey, Murphy,
things in and
do you
of
have
it.
a minute?
What's up?
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
A get well card?
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break. To start, Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
That's probably him. Aha. He's the one who had the broken nose.
I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
If you from like all the blood holes in, I just don't worry about it. Okay. That's a weird message. Sure.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Why would you have it all the way over there? Seriously. You're showering, you should have it with you.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range. She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
I don't know what direction I'm going, but... range.
Piece of shit.
Really? Tell me how you really feel.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah. Okay. Give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
$15. What kind of policeman do you take me? That kind of defeats the purpose. I'm not using her pistol. Tria, who is moving focused? Missed one.
Your service weapon is calibrated correctly.
Yeah, I guess so.
What is the matter?
So's mine.
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer.
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
It is understandable.
Is there anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing. There you go.
Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
Fair enough. Not much of a talker, are you?
Murphy, do you have a minute?
I do. Do you have a minute?
I noticed you running around the precinct.
No argument there.
I am collecting signatures on a get well card for Lewis.
But it's one
I
of
know.
the things that makes
That's
you
what I
feel
wanted
like
to talk
you're
to you
actually
about.
in
I
the
ride
world
everyone
where
hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant.
all kinds of stuff happens.
Maybe
not
they
just the
think that I
crazy
do it
stuff,
because I
but
don't care.
just the day-to-day
But I do
stuff.
care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
Though some would argue it's just filler.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to
That's
get
what
the ones that did
the
that
other
to her.
lady said.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Okay. That I can adapt since you have mentioned it. The volume changes can happen apparently at random. Is that better? Testing 1, 2, 12. It does, very much so. Granted, there is no dialogue to talk over, but you would definitely be able to tell whether my voice is louder or not. Don't think there's anything else to say, except I have to go to Reed's office, so there will be someone talking. I don't want to listen to this whiny, obnoxious individual, though. Come on.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very
Here we
determined.
go.
I must have
Are
seen
you
your
determined?
application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
Huh, that didn't stop you,
You're
did
not
it?
so lucky.
You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests.
And I'm buttering
Pretty much
you
an
up because
ideal
I want you to
candidate.
be a spy.
Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one too.
Police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know,
You're a dick. You know that?
I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty. And maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge?
Conceded.
Like a proper
Definitely,
police officer?
Conceded.
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
Or die.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't.
I wonder why.
You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
So why did you assign an overseer?
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
Always question your superiors when they're an ass. Anyway.
Hi, Murphy.
What's up?
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back, type in who you're looking for, and see if there are any matches. Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Working perfectly. Good as new. Perfect working condition.
Come on, wake up.
I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
Yeah, about that, you probably don't want to tell him I was ever here.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search. He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Mm-hmm.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory?
That's interesting.
Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
I like the way you think.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them.
Journal.
God knows what sort of people.
That is interesting. I really need to see if something is up with this keyboard.
Let's stay sharp
and
and smoke them out.
Okay. That's everything. Leave the precinct. That is actually downstairs. Aha. Well, let's see here. I'm gonna have to get that resolved. Well, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this session. Sorry that some of you came in closer to the end of it. But it's time for me to take a break. I hope you enjoyed the playthrough this afternoon, and have a good rest of your day, and we'll be back playing this again soon. Take care.